Arsenal set to hold discussions with big players amid exit rumours. Arsenal midfielder Thomas Partey has been linked with a move away from the club, with his contract nearing its end in 2025. However, Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta has now hinted that the club could offer him an extension in the near future. The manager has revealed that the player is working hard and he is competing at a high level right now. The club will hold discussions with him regarding his future. Arteta also labeled the Ghanaian international as a big player for the club. He said to Football London, "He is only 31 and he is in a really good place, and yes, we'll have discussions. The one thing that we needed was Thomas to be at the level we wanted, certainly. He is working so hard to do what he is doing at the moment. I think he is playing really well in different positions with different demands, and he is coping with it in a great way. He is a big player for us." Partey is currently 31 and he is unlikely to get better with time. It would be ideal for Arsenal to find a quality long-term alternative for him. However, there is no doubt that he has been hugely impressive for the North London club since this season, and he could prove to be a very useful asset for them in the short term. He has been linked with a return to Atletico Madrid. It remains to be seen how the situation develops. The midfielder could well be attracted to the idea of continuing in the Premier League with Arsenal if they are prepared to offer him a new deal. It's fair to assume that the Gunners are likely to offer him a short-term contract. Given his age and injury history, Arsenal will be hoping to win major trophies and they need experience and quality. Keeping Partey at the club for now could prove to be a wise decision. The 31-year-old is at the peak of his powers and he seems to have rediscovered his top form. It remains to be seen whether he can guide Arsenal to a trophy this season. Arsenal handed blow in their pursuit of £75 million rated Premier League ace. Aston Villa striker Jhon Duran has been linked with a move away from the club since the start of the season. The 20-year-old Colombian international is highly rated across Europe and he has a bright future ahead of himself. According to a report from the Metro, Arsenal are keen on signing the player, but the striker has now ruled out the potential exit. He has revealed in an interview with Sky Sports that he is happy at Aston Villa and wants to succeed under Unai Emery. Duran said, "Yes, I think there were rumors. As a young man, the head goes to other places, but there was always total support from Unai, from President of Football Operations, and above all from Damian, Director of Football Operations. I think that helps in a way the mind and I don't know. The start of the season was about my mind. Now it's different. With experience, we are going to do big things and we are working for that. Thanks to them, we are here and I'm happy here." The player was a target for clubs like West Ham United at the start of the season as well. The Hammers failed with a £30 million offer to sign the player. Since then, Duran has established himself as an important first-team player for the West Midlands club, scoring 8 goals in 14 appearances across all competitions. The likes of Barcelona are keen on signing the talented young striker as well. Aston Villa will be delighted to see that the player is focused on the task at hand and he is not angling for a move away from the club. Aston Villa need to hold on to players of his quality if they want to build a formidable squad capable of competing in the Champions League regularly. Meanwhile, the development will come as a major blow for clubs like Arsenal and Barcelona, who were hoping to sign him. The report further states that Aston Villa would only consider selling the striker if they receive offers of around £75 million. Mikel Arteta personally wants Arsenal to sign 101 goal contribution winger available for a pre-contract in January. Explosive Bayern Munich winger Leroy Sane is understood to be a great interest to Mikel Arteta ahead of the January transfer window. The 28-year-old footballer remains an enticing market opportunity for elite European outfits, given his current terms are set to expire on June 30, 2025. The German international would be well suited to the demands of the Premier League in light of his prior experience. The Gunners may very well find their fortune here in the market, given that Sane is free to negotiate with overseas outfits from January 1. It's a concrete option Vincent Kompany and his side must be wary of. Christian Falk reported in his Fact Files column for Out of Side's daily briefing the following. We talked before about Newcastle not being a concrete option for Leroy Sane because they are not playing Champions League football at the moment and look unlikely to in the future and at this current stage. However, there are fresh rumors around Arsenal. We heard that Arsenal are interested. We should take this seriously. Already when he was playing at Man City, his family wasn't feeling happy in Manchester and always dreamed of potentially living in London. Arsenal then would fit perfectly within his and his family's ideas. The first opportunity is getting a new contract at Bayern Munich, but they are not close and from January 1, he can of course sign wherever he wants. Bundesliga insider Christian Falk confirmed there is an opportunity for former Man City star Leroy Sane to link up with Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta at the Emirates Stadium. He said, Mikel Arteta is thought to be very keen on him. He was interested last year when there was no chance to get him, but now there is a chance. The Gunners play Champions League football and Arteta knows Sane from his days working with Pep Guardiola at Man City, so you see there is a connection. This is the first big opportunity besides Bayern, which could allow Leroy Sane a pathway back to the Premier League. Arsenal make decision on a Newcastle United striker Alexander Isak as latest twist has emerged. According to Football Insider, Arsenal have decided not to pursue a move for a Newcastle United attacker Alexander Isak. The Sweden international is being targeted for a move by a number of Premier League clubs, and they are all monitoring his progress at James Park, as well as his contract talks with Eddie Howe's side. Arsenal were linked with a move for the striker, but they decided not to make a move for him in the summer transfer window, and Mikel Arteta showed faith in his attacking option. As per the report, Isak has issues about the direction the club is heading in at the moment, and he wants to compete for the biggest honors in football, but he feels that will not be possible at Newcastle. However, the striker has a contract that runs until 2028, and that is why Newcastle United have no fears over the future of the attacker. They are still keen on extending his contract and sorting out his long-term future at the club, but teams across Europe are monitoring his situation at Newcastle and they would be looking to make a move if Isak decides not to renew his contract. The player and his entourage are keen on signing a new contract at Newcastle as he is considered an unsellable asset by the Premier League club. After agreeing a new deal with Anthony Gordon recently, the Magpies are ready to make another statement by extending the contract of Isak. Arsenal may have decided to move in another direction, and the Gunners have been linked with a move for Palmeiras striker Luigi. The attacker is valued at £67 million as per the report, which would be a significantly less amount than what they would have to pay for Isak. Meanwhile, at Newcastle, Howe would be hoping to see Isak find his form from last season and help the club qualify for a European competition next season. Arsenal need to sign 20-goal forward in 2025. Ruben Amorim was the big talking point heading into Sporting's match with Amadora, but it seems that Victor Gyökeres has stolen the show as the striker has scored 4 goals. It was confirmed on Friday that Amorim will become the new manager of Man United on November 11, following the sacking of Erik ten Hag this week. The 39-year-old has signed a contract at Old Trafford until June 2027 with the option of a further year and will take charge of his first United match at Ipswich on November 24. According to Sky Sports, the Manchester club paid €11 million for the sporting coach's services, and while everyone connected to the Portuguese Giants were talking about this deal heading into Friday night's match with Estrela, their striker stole the show. Sporting defeated Amadora 5-1, with Gyökeres scoring the first four goals for his side. The Swedish international netted a hat-trick in just 23 minutes in the first half, beginning his goal-scoring feast during minute 19 and ending it with 42 on the clock. The four goals take Gyökeres' tally for the season up to 20 across 16 matches. The 26-year-old has carried over his form from the 23-24 campaign into the current term, as the Sweden international produced an incredible 43 goals and 15 assists from 50 games last time around. This attracted the interest of Arsenal over the summer, who are still in the market for a new number 9. Kai Havertz has stepped up in the role this season for Mikel Arteta, but the German star does not have the goal-scoring instincts of a player such as Gyökeres. The striker is believed to have an £85 million release clause in his sporting contract, but it was reported by the Express that the Portuguese Giants were prepared to listen to offers in the region of £50 million. Whatever the fee will be in 2025, Arsenal should pay it as Gyökeres continues to get better. I will be uploading daily Arsenal news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.